Where's the gamer gang at? What's up, everybody? Long time no see, right? Yeah, Uri, hey! Who we got in here? We got Kimberlyn, Tiffany, Inverted Shadow. How y'all doing today? All right, so today is Fright Night Sunday. The last Fright Night Sunday did not turn out so great. So I did do a little research. I did find a game that I had been sitting in my wish list on Steam for like months, and I finally just took the plunge and bought it since it was on sale. Hopefully it's good, because if it's not, then I got another backup game lined up, but we actually streamed that game before and I don't remember it going too well, but maybe this time around, you know, with the gamer game, we can make it a better game. Also, what I'm thinking about doing on the channel is maybe trying out games that I would never in a million years pay money for and download or and play, and just seeing like how bad the game really is. Maybe this is a way for us to venture into other types of games and just kind of see what's out there, you know? Maybe I'll introduce a different genre of gaming to someone else. I tend to like what I like. I kind of know my personal tastes, and I just throughout the years of gaming, I can kind of peep whether or not I'm going to like a game or not, just from the screenshots, the description, and things like that. So we'll see what happens. So we're gonna get back into Sherlock Holmes. We're on case number 3. I believe each game has about 5 cases. And after that, we'll probably get into our scary game for the night. And yeah, let's do this. I hope it starts the case over. Oh, I've been so lazy all day. I literally ain't do shit all day. I made a thumbnail this morning. Then I called myself going to like skate and work out. But then I go to the skating rink thinking it's Sunday. I know they're gonna be open early. Them bitches ain't open till like 4 o'clock. This is why I can't get shit done. Like, I be trying to get my skating in. They wanna open up hella late. Who the fuck goes skating on Sunday at 4 o'clock? Like, I'm just saying. I'm trying to get shit done. Ain't nobody got time to be. Oh, is this where he finds him nearly dead?
Holmes, what happened? I feel deathly.
Hold on. I don't know why the volume is so low, but I'm gonna turn it up. And I don't know why my volume is peaking a little bit. Let's turn that down. I said let's turn that down. All right, there we go. Let's do this.
Won't you look it? Let me examine you. Please don't tell me that you've returned to your old habits.
Those them after church hours. Yeah, you're right, but maybe like 2 o'clock. I think 2 o'clock is reasonable. Didn't we play this one already? No, we started it, but we didn't finish it. Remember, we finished the case and then it went into the next case, so. All right.
The pupil is dilated.
What the hell is wrong with him?
The temperature appears to be normal. I need to concentrate and count the heartbeats.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
A weak pulse, around 50 beats per minute.
Yeah.
But you're dying, Holmes. Your pulse rate is dropping. We need to get you to the hospital immediately.
The antidote. Give it to me.
The antidote? You mean that you're poisoned?
Now. Please.
Here.
Let's see if I can turn this up a little bit more. Okay, yeah, we definitely can. So let's do this. Ooh, ow, my fucking ears. Let's do that and let's turn this down. I hope that's not too loud.
Think it all. Don't tell me that you did this to yourself.
Hemlock
There we go.
and Datura. I was
Hemlock and Datura.
Holmes, imagine if I'd not returned home when I did. What might have happened?
I knew that you would.
Mr. Holmes, Inspector Lestrade is here to see you.
Mr. Holmes is unable to see anyone at the moment. He is unwell.
A good day, Inspector.
Ah, Mr. Holmes, I'm glad to find you here. I need your help. This is a strange one. We have brought in 2 young bankers from the city, sons of lords, members of the chamber, and so on and so forth. They were found stranded in a rowing boat that was drifting on the Thames.
A romantic escapade with an unhappy ending, Lestrade.
What? Well, yes, they were both in the bath, but, what?
As I said,
Nothing opens up
And
on
they
Sunday
were
until
tied
folks
together.
get out of church.
you are lacking
Yeah,
in
you know, I never
imagination,
even thought of that.
Well, no, I'm not. Anyway, there was a banner flapping about in the boat with the RMS Oceanic printed on it and signed by the Merry Men.
The Oceanic. Isn't that the largest steamer ever built?
Yes. And these 2 young banker chaps are sons of the owners of the White Star Line, the company that built it. There are rumours of corruption.
I'm not interested in politics, Lestrade.
I'll keep it then. Here's another one that's a bit more complex and maybe to your liking. It's a murder, but we're unable to find any weapon. We haven't touched anything. It's at the Roman Baths in Strand Lane.
A murder, a vanishing weapon, the Roman baths. That's for us. Watson, fetch your hat.
All right, let's see what we got here. Join Lestrade at Strand Lane Baths. The ancient Roman bath at Strand Lane is soon to be reopened to the public, but what mysteries and forgotten curses might it conceal? Only one person can discover the truth. Let's see. I'm just saying, Atlanta has like, let me see. Metro Atlanta has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can think of 6 off the top of my head, skating rinks. And like only like 2 of them open at or before 12 o'clock on Sunday. And then all the other ones just open hella late, like 3, 4 o'clock, which now that you mention the church, it makes sense. But still, like, I'll be trying to get my workout in early. I used to skate outdoors, but it's too hot for that shit now. I ain't about to die of heat stroke. So, it is what it is. That's why I'm a night owl now. Can't get no damn rest.
Beautiful place.
With a dreadful murder. The body of Sir Rodney Bentcliffe is still in the steam room. It has not been touched, per your usual instructions, Mr. Holmes. I shall be waiting for you here, but please hurry.
Tell me about the suspects.
Are you able to identify the men who were with the victim in the steam room?
Yes. The manager of the bath, Sir Gregory Pitkin, a lad from the city council, Garrow, and an archaeologist by the name of Blinkhorn. I think the plump one, Garrow, did it. He doesn't seem right in the head.
Well, we shall see. You found no murder weapon?
No, and that's why I called you. All three witnesses and the victim were locked in when the murder occurred, and they remained so until we got here. We even had to pick the lock to enter.
I see.
What?
Was there anyone else here, apart from those gentlemen in the steam room?
Yes, a Mr. Phillips. He was the one who called the police. He'll be able to give you more details.
All right. Well, let's go talk to Mr. Phillips.
Good day to you, Mr. Phillips. My name is Sherlock Holmes, and this is my colleague, Dr. Watson. Would you be so kind as to answer our questions?
Certainly, sir.
First, let's take a look at his profile. Light wrinkles. Scissor cut, grooms himself, lives alone. Oh, the scissor cut on his ear. Fastidious. The hell does that mean? Fastidious.
Here's the definition of fastidious. Very attentive to and concerned about accuracy and detail.
Ooh, I gotta use this one. All right. Shiny buttons. Manchester City. What have we here? Telegram sent today. Do tell us what happened, Mr. Phillips.
Please tell us the chain of events from the start of your day. Everything that you can remember. The slightest detail may be of importance.
Very well, sir. I came in at 6:30 this morning, and I opened the baths. I made sure that the room was clean, and I prepared the towels. The brazier was still burning.
There was a fire burning all night.
Yes, Sir Gregory ordered me to light the brazier yesterday. It takes some time until the room is fully heated. The gentlemen had a meeting at 9 o'clock this morning. I wanted everything to be perfect. They'd been in the steam room for 20 minutes when I suddenly heard shouting. I ran to the door, but it was closed. I couldn't open it. So I ran out to the street to call for the police. One constable came up, and then there were others, and they picked the lock. Then Inspector Lestrade came along, and he told us that nothing should be touched.
Did you receive any other visitors this morning?
No one. Until these gentlemen arrived. Sir Gregory was the first. And then, while we were discussing work details, Sir Rodney and Mr. Blinkhorn arrived, and Mr. Garrow followed.
What happened after that?
I waited until they'd all entered the steam room, then I returned to the hall. The changing room door was open, so I should hear if they needed anything.
You would have heard if someone had entered or left the steam room.
Certainly, sir. These doors make a lot of noise.
106 degrees. Yeah, it's official. This planet is on the verge of extinction. We're destroying the planet. Is this the steam room? Frigidarium? Apoditarium sudatorium.
These clothes belong to one of the suspects from the steam room. Clothes belonging to one of the suspects.
What is this, like the locker room?
Expensive clothes belonging to one of the men from the steam room.
The planet is fine. It's us that's gonna go extinct.
Champagne for a special occasion.
What is it?
An ice bucket to keep the champagne chilled. Champagne. Unopened. It was intended to be enjoyed after the steam session.
Oh my. Oh my. What the hell?
Lord, Holmes.
Ah, death with a peculiarly Roman piquancy.
Like the one you almost had an hour ago.
Let us forget about that.
Who the hell did that?
There was only one hit from the weapon. It pierced the right eye straight through to the brain. Death would have been instantaneous.
The wound should not have bled so profusely. This pool is rather large. Some dirt or earth. I'll take a sample. Look, Watson. He was wearing a ring. He very likely removed it before the steam session.
Well, death is very recent. Between 30 minutes to 1 hour ago.
I think we have found all that we can here, taking into consideration the abysmal lighting. Constable, we have finished with the body.
We don't have many leads here.
What concerns me is that we still have to find the murder weapon.
Mr. Holmes?
Please have the body removed without disturbing anything else in the room.
All right, Mr. Holmes.
Oh, he
I was
kind of
wondering, Holmes,
fine.
It's fairly reckless to carry out a murder inside a closed chamber. Why do you suppose they did it?
There are a great many possibilities. The murderer was in a hurry, or he is an artist, or a ghost, or he wanted to ensure that I'd be brought in on the case.
Probably the latter. You are ridiculous. Do you know that?
Who find the constable? Maybe he ugly without his hat, but it's just something about a man in uniform.
I should check this blood sample at Baker Street.
Wait, what's that?
This key was covered in blood. I should ask Phillips about it. The grid cannot be removed. With the steam on, I'm unable to see even a few feet away.
Hold on, y'all. Let me go get this vinegar and Dawn dish soap, because I keep forgetting to put this shit out. I'm tired of getting attacked by these damn gnats. I'll be right back. Don't I got a be right back screen? Hold on. I'll be right back. Okay. The Discord didn't tell y'all I was live. Let me see. No, I guess it didn't. I have a bot that does it for me, but I guess it ain't. I guess it ain't working today. Ooh, people in my house trifling. So y'all want to come downstairs and ask me to use my dishwashing liquid, but then when it comes time to give it back, like, you too lazy to come back downstairs and bring me my shit back? All right, just play the game. Just play the game. Just play the game. Glasses?
One lens is cracked, probably due to the temperature of the brazier. These lenses are for myopia. The wearer is short-sighted.
Okay.
The brazier is still burning. The heat here is extreme. I will need something to pick up this melted metal. It is too hot. I cannot reach into it. The weapon is nowhere to be found.
Maybe it melted. Maybe they threw it in there. Ooh, now he got blood on him.
It's horrible. So Rodney, he's dead.
Blood traces wiped on the towel.
I found him. I touched his shoulder, thinking that he was just asleep.
Did you now?
I'm in shock. I don't want to talk.
Excuse me, bitch?
It's horrible. I can't talk at the moment.
Yeah, look at that ball patch. That shit is horrible. All right, so we gotta find the murder weapon. So how are we gonna get this shit out the thingamajig?
What should we do next, Holmes?
Damn it.
With the steam on, I'm unable to see even a few feet away.
Okay, yeah, I don't think we're supposed to do anything with the steam. And why aren't they talking? Oh, we need to ask about the key, right?
Mr. Holmes?
Yeah, let's ask about the key.
Mr. Holmes, I should like to take the suspects to the yard. You can interrogate them there. Any objections?
Please wait. I need to do something first. How many people have keys to the steam room?
We have just the one key for now, which Sir Gregory gave to me.
So, this morning you opened the steam room, and then?
I put the key inside my desk. But when they called, I couldn't find it. It had disappeared. I don't know where it is.
Did you leave the baths at any time or receive any visitors?
No, sir. I did not.
But
You
you
are not telling
did.
the truth, Mr. Phillips. You left your work this morning, and you went to the post office, where you dispatched a telegram at around 7:30.
But how could you... No,
The telegram was for someone in Manchester.
Mr. Holmes, it's I'll tell you later. I left the baths at 7:20. My sister wrote to me yesterday, and she needed a reply, or our mother is unwell. I was away for 20 minutes, and I closed the baths on my way out.
Did you receive a reply from your sister?
No, she wasn't meant to. I just told her to pawn my old school uniform so that she could pay for the medication.
Did you check to see if the key was still in your desk when you returned?
No, I didn't. Please, Mr. Holmes, don't tell the police about this. Sir Gregory would give me the sack. I need this job.
I see. There is a bottle of champagne on ice in the changing room. Do you have any idea who left it there?
There is? Are you quite certain? I didn't pay any attention. Do you believe that it's important?
Quite possibly. Blood sample taken from Sir Rodney's wound. Sample of dirt from Sir Rodney's fingernail. Search the crime scene in the area of the Strand Lane baths. Find a missing weapon. Okay, so should I go back to my crib and perform the test? What's in here?
This area serves as Sir Rodney Bentcliffe's workshop. Tools used by archaeologists in their research. I will need these tongs.
Got it! Now we can get that metal. This metal plate, besides its archaeological, what? Hold up. This is why I came onto a test. Need to get rid of this vinegar smell. Besides its archaeological interests, archaeological, right, appears to be a part of something larger. At the present moment, I'm unable to determine what that might be. Okay.
A shape has been cut in the plate. What should be done with it? Archaeological findings. Old clay pots with numbers inscribed upon them.
Dear friend, I wish to organize a press conference at the Strand Lane Baths next month. 1893 was a remarkable year for my work in Egypt. But now it is time to set my focus upon English archaeology, to shine the light on our national treasures and reveal them to the public. I would like to see as many journalists as possible in attendance to record this event and record it favorably, if we treat them well enough. I should like to recall my old friendship with Lord Blackmore and use the special funds of the Royal Archaeological Institute for this event. Sir Rodney Bentcliffe. The Daily Mirror. There are few among us who could claim any degree of unfamiliarity with the name of Sir Rodney Bencliffe. He is a gentleman who possesses the wealth, notoriety, and vigor to well match the finest of his ilk abound in England. His intellect is equal to his charms, as has oft been declared by the young ladies of the European aristocracy. He holds powerful connections within the Lord's Chamber and carries an influence inside the political world. There are those who would call him unforgiving authoritarian. We should rather say that Sir Rodney is determined and ambitious. His presence at any archaeological site can only mean success for all concerned. The Times. Miraculous reopening for the Strand Lane Royal Baths. Excavation research. I don't know why I can't read today. The research efforts were about to be halted when a savior arrived in the form of Sir Rodney Bencliffe. Sir Rodney has taken over immediate control of the excavation, claiming that the site holds the key to a great mystery. We pledge to update our readers with all of the exciting news as it develops.
Archaeological findings. Old clay pots with numbers inscribed upon them.
Rodney was making moves. He was making moves. Missing
A glass
plate.
plate negative is missing. It is a glass plate negative of an Egyptian statue. Glass plate negatives, a remarkable method for recording ancient civilizations.
Why is it missing? All right, I think that's everything we need out of here.
Oh my God,
Ouch.
are you all right? I wonder how this could have happened.
Yes, it is somewhat treacherous. Fortunately, I am unscathed. To where does this corridor lead?
To the frigidarium, the coal room.
Barely unscathed and by a very small margin. And treacherous is an understatement.
All right, we're gonna turn this game down just a little bit. That kind of hurt my ears.
Those stones weigh tons. We won't move them.
It does not matter. If our investigation requires it, we shall ask for them to be removed.
Something tells me it will. Now to get that metal.
I should analyze this melted metal.
All right, so Mr. Garrow is the one with the bloody towel. He said he's the one that touched him and found him dead. Then we have Mr. Pitkin here. And Mr. Blinkhorn, Baldy. I don't think we have any deductions yet. Nope. All right, let's analyze the dirt.
Selenite. Pyrite, otherwise known as fool's gold.
Okay.
White clay particles. Interesting. According to the color and its composition, I deduce that this sample is white clay. Now, I need to find which area near London this sample belongs to. The sample of dirt belongs to the White London clay region, located near the city of St. Albans.
Wonder what that tells us. All right, let's analyze the blood.
Let's analyze this blood sample.
The hell is that?
This blood has not coagulated well. It seems very liquid. That is strange. Let us see what is inside it. Hydrogen peroxide will bring any foreign matter to the surface.
Really?
I must take a pipette and place several drops of hydrogen peroxide. Water. This blood is heavily diluted with water. This is a piece of metal taken from a brazier. It appears to be silver, but I need to be sure. If it is silver, it will be possible to melt it, since silver's melting point is at around 900 degrees Celsius. Let us compare this sample with a silver penny by testing it with acid. If it changes color to match the result of a reaction with a silver coin, then it is silver.
Okay.
The reaction is the same red stain. It is silver, Britannia silver quality. My analysis table. It is useful for my work.
Oh, wrong button. All right, I guess now all we can do is interrogate the suspects. Hey, Alicia, for some reason, it didn't send out the notification. Let me see if I can, if it's sent out on my other Discord. No, it didn't. Okay. So just to recap what happened, I said, just, so to recap what happened, there was a murder that took place in a steam room at a bathhouse, I guess. And it was 4 men inside. Where are the men? Can I see them? Not yet, it seems. And we're just trying to figure out like what murder weapon was used to kill the guy and who did it, basically. We haven't gotten too far. And we haven't started the interrogation process yet, so they already removed the body, but apparently his right eye was punctured and It was punctured all the way to the brain and killed him instantly. These are the suspects. Mr. Garrow, Mr. Pitkin, and Mr. Blinkhorn. I'll see you three at Scotland Yard.
Mr. Holmes, I should like to take the suspects to the yard. You can interrogate them there. Any objections?
None, Lestrade.
Now, to the yard. The blood around the victim was highly diluted with water. Britannia silver was found melted in the brazier. Sir Rodney's arrival saved the archaeological research at the baths. Bottled champagne and an ice bucket was found inside the changing room. We don't know yet who brought it. Okay. You, Mr. Garrow. I'd like a word with you, if you please.
Please escort this suspect for interrogation. A good day to you. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I'm assisting the police with their investigation of the murder of Sir Rodney Bentcliffe. Would you mind if I asked you a few questions?
I am Tristram Garrow.
Badly shaven. Eye bags. Dirty clothes. Protective amulet. Haunts my hand. Superstitious. What am I missing? I don't know. Is one more thing I need to deduce about him. Is that dirt on his clothes? He is really dirty. What the, where, is that a bruise on his lip? Hold on, what is this? Oh, perspiration.
What is your occupation?
I am a counsellor at the district chamber.
And what were you doing at the baths?
Well, I follow the researches. I am interested in archaeology.
You follow them?
Yes. So many things happened and we need to know. Or perhaps it's better hidden.
I beg your pardon, Mr. Garrow.
I meant nothing by that. I apologise.
What did you say?
What was it like to work with Sir Rodney?
It was like working with a genius. He was a hard man, but then you know this world is
okay,
hard.
so Rodney was the one that died
People who want to steal
or
from you.
killed.
And he trusted me, but oh,
Are you feeling unwell?
I'm sorry. It is I remember. Oh, I feel so sorry.
Do you need anything?
I I feel bad. I hear... No, nothing. I'm better now.
The hell? I ain't even got no soundbite. Is he schizophrenic?
Please try to recall what you saw today.
The room was so hot, I had to remove my glasses. I was not feeling so very well in there.
But you found the body.
I saw the knife, you know, flying through the air. I saw the blood. I tried to escape. I don't remember.
Saw the knife? What did it look like?
Everything was as if in a nightmare. It all happened so fast. The knife was shining like gold.
Or maybe silver.
Had Sir Rodney exhibited any recent strange behavior?
Well, he had been rather secretive these past few days. Last Thursday, for example, I saw him leave. When he returned, it was very late. He showed me some wet coins, Roman coins, and he started to laugh.
Why he look high?
We discovered some melted silver in the brazier. Did you put it there?
It didn't help. The power is too strong.
Did you place the bottle of champagne in the changing room?
What? No.
Garrow appears to be rather mentally disturbed. Either that or he is a good actor.
All right. Let's see what we have. Broken glasses. Garrow's glasses were broken by the heat, having been left on top of a lit brazier. An item of silver has been recently melted in the brazier. Okay. Possible silver weapon, right? Okay. I'd like to talk to Mr. Pitkin.
Please escort this suspect for interrogation. Good day to you, Sir Gregory. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I'm assisting the police with their investigation of the murder that took place this morning. Would you mind answering a few questions?
Tell me, Mr. Holmes, will I need to stay here for very much longer?
Oh. Arrogant look. Mouth-shaped disdain. Signet ring, aristocratic roots. Real bourgeois.
You are the manager of the baths, is that correct?
Yes. I'm passionate about archaeology.
Why does his
I wanted to restore
arm
the
look so
ruins.
short?
My ambition is to open the baths to the public. Living archaeology can be a profitable business, although now I'm not so sure.
I see. When do you wish to begin using the baths?
When the archaeological researches are over, I will be free to complete the restoration. It is the usual process.
What was your relationship with Sir Rodney Bentcliffe?
You were not particularly close. He had an unpleasant temperament, suspicious, authoritarian, unkind. People possessed by genius may be forgiven for their nature, but not by me.
Was he obstructive?
Not at all. Everything he did led us to greater success. He helped us increase the potential of the building.
Please tell me what happened this morning.
The test that we performed this morning was a success. The steam was working well. But then, of course, that awful murder.
What did you see?
The steam was too thick to see anything. But ask Garrow. He saw the body first.
Had Sir Rodney exhibited any recent strange behavior?
Look, I'm not a suspicious fellow, but I think that he had professional interests elsewhere that he did not wish us to know about.
Why should you think that? Where?
I have no idea. But after all, it was not my business.
Some melted silver was found inside the steam room brazier. Do you know where it came from?
Silver? No.
Did you bring
Somebody's
a bottle of champagne
lying.
to the baths?
Absolutely not. Sir Rodney did, I think.
Did they have any evidence or... Aha! Let's see.
An embroidered silk handkerchief. A fountain pen with solid gold trim. Sir Gregory Pitkin's visiting card.
All right, and what about Garrow's stuff?
When Garrow found Sir Rodney dead, he wiped the blood upon himself. A phial with herbs. Do you know what it is, my dear fellow?
It's the St. John's wort flower, Holmes. It's commonly used as a drug against melancholia. However, an overdosage might lead to a rash or even hallucinations.
All right,
An ordinary
Blinkhorn.
pencil.
Sir Gregory Pitkin, manager to Mr. Blinkhorn. Dear sir, the interests that I represent require the situation at the baths be changed for the better. At the present time, the Frigidarium excavations remain under your direction, and yet the works have not progressed. You have failed to find anything of value, and we are unable to make the Frigidarium accessible to the public. The Frigidarium is a valuable asset in the recreation of the Roman bath experience. I urge you to complete your work within the next 2 months. You have this remaining time to conclude your archaeological research and to find yourself another workplace. And what's this? Bentcliffe. Sir Rodney
This
Bentcliffe.
ring was most likely the one that Sir Rodney wore. He removed it before entering the steam room. I see the join. This ring was repaired, and quite badly too, with silver. An Egyptian symbol. It is a very old jewel.
Why on earth would they wear such a ring?
A very pertinent question. An old and rather dirty coin. Rodney Bentcliffe's notebook. It may contain something of interest. The last pages were torn out. We must find a way of retrieving Sir Rodney's last lines. Watson, please prevent anyone from entering the room. But first, fetch me a pencil. To begin with, a few strokes of the pencil will be enough. I don't want to damage the traces. And then to gently smudge the leftover pencil marks with a handkerchief. I'm sure that Watson won't mind if I use his.
Smudge.
Mr. Holmes, the coroner had... But what are you doing? Tampering with the evidence?
I prefer to make them talk. Today, I almost found it. This date will go down in history. Sir Rodney was about to make an outstanding discovery.
Wonderful.
I could retrieve only the final words. The rest of it is lost. Perhaps the autopsy will assist us in that matter.
I'm not sure that I can allow you to inspect the body now.
I am sure that you must, Constable.
Wait.
Well,
Oh, okay. I thought that was the same guy. Report from coroner. The right eyeball has been pierced to the hilt by a curved bladed knife. The blade cut through the orbit of the frontal bone, ripping a part of the frontal lobe and the corpus callosum, after which completing its trajectory into the cerebellum caused hemorrhagic lesions. All of these injuries led directly to the death of the individual. At the upper lobe of the right lung, there is an old injury filled with an amount of mucus and scintillated debris that may correspond to a chronic infection by elements likely inhaled in a burial chamber. A decaying mummy, for example, or a dried and decomposing food product intended to accompany the deceased in their grave. The remainder of the body does not appear to have been damaged.
According to the coroner, there were no cardiac problems nor lung congestion, but there were traces of fungus, possibly contracted from the Egyptian tombs. The coroner observed no stomach nor liver disease, if we're to accept that Sir Rodney was an occasional drinker and 63 years of age. An unusual wound, inflicted by a curved knife, which resulted in instant death, as the coroner's report says.
Oh!
Some light bruising caused by a rope.
Is that it?
The bruising is in lines. They were caused by a rope around the waist. Sir Rodney was descending somewhere.
No, not the wet t-shirt. I think we're done here.
Please.
his ring! Oh, it should be destroyed.
Why do you say that?
It is a cursed ring, digging dark secrets.
Really?
It is after me now. I know it. I shouldn't have worked on it in the workshop. It's too late now. This is the coin that he showed me. It is from the 3rd century.
It must be very rare.
No, I don't know.
Why was this man working with you?
Thank you. Thank you. This will help me to calm down.
Do be careful with the dosage.
I will.
I mean it.
How are you giving him drugs? The wound was made by a particularly curved and sharp knife. I'm gonna wait until I start making connections. Let me see if I can ask him something.
How was the work progressing before Sir Rodney's arrival?
Rather slowly, I would say.
Sir Gregory, could you please explain this letter? You expressed the wish to call off the research work at the baths.
It was all about Blinkhorn. He was merrily digging away and taking very little care about it, ruining everything and finding nothing of any value.
But the arrival of Sir Rodney changed your mind?
Sir Rodney's work was extremely promising, and it was good for the bath's publicity. So yes, I changed my mind.
Are you aware that Mr. Garrow is under a form of medication?
Garrow? No, but I never liked that parasite.
Do you believe him to be capable of murder?
Well, he did have blood on him. Does that make him a murderer?
Please escort this suspect for interrogation.
How does he tie into all this?
Good day to you, sir. My name is Sherlock Holmes, and I am assisting the police with their investigation of the murder of Sir Rodney Bentcliffe. Would you mind if I asked you a few questions?
Not at all, Mr. Holmes. My name is Percival Blinkhorn.
Percival! He looks like a hard worker. Focused, attentive. Rusty bracers, shabby work, not wealthy. What'd I tell you? What about his hands? You can tell a lot about a person from their hands. Callous, This man been working all his life. Fresh dirt stain, recent earthwork.
What is your occupation?
I'm an archaeologist, specializing in the Roman period. I'm working on several excavation sites at present, including the baths at Strand Lane.
Can you tell me more about the baths?
Well, we're hoping to retrieve a great many interesting artifacts from the site, and to list any items of value before their eventual restoration and exhibition.
And has it been successful?
It has, thanks to Sir Rodney.
What was your relationship with Sir Rodney?
Well, I couldn't say that he was a kind man, no. But he was talented. I felt a great admiration for him, I must say.
Was it your first collaboration?
I had met Sir Rodney briefly once in Egypt, and I'd shared my researches with him. Surprisingly, my work did convince him to come here. He arrived only a couple of months ago.
Surprisingly?
Well, Sir Rodney was a cold man, and so very secretive, too. But I learned so much from him. I can't believe that he's dead.
How well were your researches progressing before Sir Rodney's arrival?
Rather well.
What if he killed him because Rodney came along and basically got him kicked to the curb? That's not what the letter said.
This letter reveals that Sir Gregory was prepared to put a stop to your work.
Yes. But since Sir Rodney's arrival, he had calmed down. He allowed us to work. I'm not sure what they agreed on.
What will happen now that Sir Rodney is dead?
Well, I haven't thought about that. But if it's needed, I will fight to defend Sir Rodney's expectations.
Can you tell me what you saw today?
Well, we entered the steam room and we all went to sit down. The steam was particularly dense, and I didn't see anything much further after that. I just heard Mr. Garrow shouting, but we all ran for the door and bumped into each other. I was very alarmed by this point.
What did you do?
Well, the door was stuck, and with all the steam, it was quite frightening. I was barely able to see my own feet. Garrow was covered in blood.
Do you believe that Garrow killed Sir Rodney?
Oh, no. Garrow couldn't harm a fly.
Oh, so what you're saying is it had to be picking.
Can you recall any recent event that would occur to you now as being a little strange?
Well, yesterday we had a small argument.
Is that all?
No. Sir Rodney informed me that he was to attend the London Archaeological Congress with me. Then he advised me of quite the opposite. And rather aggressively, too.
Do you recognize this ring?
Certainly. It's the famous Aswan ring. Sir Rodney brought it back from his last campaign in Egypt.
And he kept it for himself?
Sir Rodney has had his own particular ideas of archaeology.
What can you tell me about Garrow?
Well, he always looks so sad. He has been acting strangely lately. He complains about voices and visions.
Uh-oh.
I will keep an eye on him because I'm worried.
We discovered some melted silver in the brazier. Did you put it there?
No. Silver, you say? No, I don't know how it got there.
Did you place the bottle of champagne in the changing room?
No, I did not.
Alright, let's see. Sir Rodney's lie. Sir Rodney was lying to everyone about his work. He was working alone and secretly. A mortal secret. Why would Sir Rodney be hiding anything? Could his discovery be the motive for the crime? Find out where Sir Rodney was several days before his murder and uncover his precious secret. Pickens fight. Sir Gregory wanted to fire Blankhorn in order to stop the excavation of the Roman baths so that he might open them to the public. Blankhorn's humiliation. Blankhorn's work was saved by the arrival of Sir Rodney, but at a high cost to his morale. Blankhorn's work was saved by the arrival of Sir Rodney. He was thankful for the possibility of their working together and the chance of learning from him. I'm still not sure about that. Blankhorn sure is an interesting one. Let's see what else we got here. I didn't think so. I don't feel like there's any other connections. So we still have a lot to figure out. What was that? Steam moisture. The presence of water is due to the humid atmosphere caused by the steam. The presence of water in the blood is an unexplained clue. It must be somehow linked to the murder process. I feel like it's because of the steam, because they all said it was steamy in there before he was killed, but let me select it. I'm gonna select it for now. All right, let's pull out.
Pull out, pull out, pull out.
1893 was a remarkable year for my work in Egypt. So maybe we should head home and look into that. Do some research. Are they saying there was water in his actual blood that was circulating through his body? No, they just said it was diluted. So I don't see why he would have an excess of water in his blood. But maybe it'll tie into the case at some point. $1893. Bencliffe's mummy. The great excavation of Asson has taken over 3 years. Sir Rodney Bencliffe directed the archaeological work. A mummy was found with a inoculated eye? What does that mean? Did I say it right? Inoculated.
According to Merriam-Webster,
That is not the word. Enucleate, to remove the nucleus from a cell, to surgically remove intact from its surrounding capsule. Oh. Excavated, a removed eye, got it. All right, and posed in an unusual position. The right hand was tensed as if reaching out for something or someone or to someone. The mummy was buried upright. She had been named the Desperate Mummy due to her very peculiar characteristics. Nearby could be read in Latin. By the eye, he was punished for what he saw, what he was not worthy. By the eye, he was punished for he saw what he was not worthy. The mummy is believed to be Roman rather than Egyptian, as some symbols found in the tomb are common with the Mithraic mysteries.
Here it is.
By the eye he was punished, for he saw that he was not worthy. Dreadful.
I sense a connection to the murder. Somebody must be feeling real salty about this little discovery or something. It's a lot of parallels. That doesn't help us at all, though. Find out where Sir Rodney was several days before his murder. How would we figure that out? Sherlock, dear brother, you have made the most terrible mistake once again. Are you quite aware of the fact that the Empire is at the brink of an international conflict? How could you pass this incredibly sensitive case to those feather-brained Scotland Yard bobbies? Very well, yes, they caught the criminals, but have you not read the newspapers? The great fuss that has risen around it. They are generalizing all Mexicans. And as you may know, the Empire has arrangements with many varied and loyal Mexican enterprises. You should think about that. Yours, Mycroft. Oh, that's from the last case. He's salty, but he'll be all right. All right, I don't want to read that. I don't want to read that. Okay, do we head back to the bath, maybe? Was dead man punished and unworthy? Was crazy dude crazy enough to kill him? Dude, oh boy, kill out of jealousy. I need to go back and look at this dialogue. Let's see. Tristan Garrow. Tristan Garrow is in his early 30s. He suffers from severe myopia. He seems very disturbed, which is possibly due to the shock of murder, but not from that alone, as he is unshaven and clad in old, dirty clothes. Gregory Pitkin. Gregory Pitkin is a model of an upper-class citizen. He is rich in a well-respected position, and he considers his birthright. Whatever he may have done, he certainly does not believe that he should be in prison for it. Percival Blankhorn. Percival Blankhorn is a true archaeologist who lives and breathes his work. He has remained in his profession for 15 or 20 years and still seems to enjoy it. Specializing in the Roman period, working on several excavation sites. We were hoping to retrieve a great many interesting artifacts from the site. I could not say that he was a kind man, but he was talented. I felt a great admiration for him, I must say. Okay. Was it your first collaboration? Met him briefly once in Egypt, and I shared my researches with him. I guess we all know what happened next. Wait a minute, you said he can't see without glasses. Oh, that's right, he's nearsighted. I forgot about that. That needs to be noted. Who said that? Oh, Chris, good attention to detail. How were your researches progressing before his arrival? Rather well. Since Rodney's arrival, he had calmed down, allowed us to work. What will happen now that he's dead? Haven't thought about that. We'll fight to defend his expectations. Interesting. Something happened in Egypt. Something definitely happened. So we need to get to the bottom of this. Mr. Phillips, perhaps you can help me.
These baths are becoming sinister.
Okay, perhaps you can't. I shall go to his office.
This area serves as Sir Rodney Bent.
I must learn more. What? How am I supposed to find out where the hell he was? Oh, not Mexican. Excuse me. It says the belongings of the victim and witnesses are ready to be examined. So maybe I didn't examine everything thoroughly enough? What happens in Egypt stays in Egypt. Apparently not, because it's made its way to archaeologists who focuses on Roman artifacts and shit. So apparently it go to Egypt, Rome, and it's all over Europe. And now it's in Scotland Yard. Somebody knows something, and I'ma figure it out.
a hand-drawn map.
Did I not select this? This whole time! A hand-drawn map found amongst Sir Rodney's belongings. It points to a location around South Albans to the north of London. It can be found on the map at Baker Street. All right, to Baker Street. Sure is quiet in this carriage. They don't ever talk.
Now we have two maps. We must combine them properly.
Of course. We must combine them properly. We must combine them properly. By George, I think I've got it. I think I don't. I got it.
Watson, pack your bag. We are visiting a location in St. Albans marked on Sir Rodney's map.
This case is as good as done. Oh, look at the scenery.
This archaeological site has been abandoned. Why did Bentcliffe come here?
Abandon my ass.
This is the map of the site. We are at the heart of an old Roman city.
Ooh, exciting. Followers of Mithras were covert worshipping more conventional deities such as Juno or Neptune in their everyday lives. Mithras temples were usually found below the temples of other gods. Mithras followers often referred to their traditional deities to gain passage to Mithraeum. The example of Mithraeum of Dio in France is interesting, as the entrance was located beneath a carved statue of Diana. This entrance was possibly revealed by a clever stone and rope mechanism, which may have never been discovered if the water infiltration had not destroyed the mechanism, opening the way down to the Mithraeum. Mithraic temples can be found in Rome, Ostia, Numidia, Dalmatia, Britain, and along the Rhine-Danube frontier, while being somewhat less common in Greece, Egypt, and Syria. This place is a mess. The Code of Mithras was a mysterious religion practiced within the Roman Empire around the 1st to 4th century AD. The name of the Persian god Mithra, adapted by the Greek as Mithras, was linked with a new and distinctive imagery. Worshippers of Mithras had a complex system of 7 grades of initiation with ritualistic meals. Initiates would meet in the underground temples called Mithraea that were retained in large numbers. The iconic scenes of Mithras show him as being born from a rock and slaughtering a bull. Tauroctony? The knife used by Mithras for the tauroctony, the sacrifice of the bull, is originally a curved sacrificial blade of Persian origin. Its curve can be from 5 to 15 degrees. The name is derived from the Persian shamshir, which means sword. This radically curved sword. Family includes the Shamshir, Scimitar, Tawar, Khalij, Parwar, and Mongol saber. A myth of the golden knife is the key to the Mithraeum mysteries that some describe as an equivalent to the Holy Grail. The golden knife carries a curse that will spill the blood of the unworthy who dare to touch it. Interesting. Curses and beliefs. And the empty coconuts that they use to imitate the sounds of horse hooves, another strange ritual for the old gods to keep the evil spirits away. The people feeling that the dark eye was upon them would melt their valuables in the fire. Sub-Saharan tribes burned fruits, and the rich Roman families spared no expense melting silver or tin. It is not recorded if such valuable offerings were thrown away with ashes or if they were reused at a later date. Curses and beliefs. This ties into superstition, and we all know who's superstitious. Okay.
The Cyclops, a one-eyed creature helping Vulcan at the forge. Vulcan, the god of fire and metalworking.
Also related to Hephaestus of Greek mythology. Not that I know anything about that. I remember when I was in elementary school and I would read about Greek mythology, I always pronounced Hephaestus as hepatitis.
I don't need the ropes for now.
That's what you think. Why is this place so freaking huge?
This railway is used to remove rubble from the site.
Dear Lord Blackmore, the manager of the bath, Sir Gregory Pitkin, was quite a nuisance at the start when I arrived. After you stepped in, he became rather more helpful. Occasionally, people of his rank are not well suited to a work of such great magnitude. They lack the necessary vision. In a few weeks' time, I hope to bring good news of the Strand Lane baths. I am on the verge of discovering a major archaeological artifact, one that might be used politically by your party to demonstrate the strength of our ancestors and fulfill the need to protect our empire from any present and future threats. Kind regards, Sir Rodney Bentcliffe. Calvin, Hobbes and you consider yourselves as being so smart and funny. I had a good laugh when you froze Miss Durkin's notes about the Arch of Hadrian in the ice. However, our thesis exams are just ahead, and as you are the so-called brain of your improbable duo, I have to warn you that my Gastrophates motto, the ancient Greek crossbow, and not the medical device to relieve constipated people, as you might have thought is not to be touched, or else I'll have to inform Mr. Wormwood about everything you've done these past 2 years. P.S. I ate Hobbs's tuna sandwich. It's spittle.
This is a reproduction of an ancient Greek crossbow. This is a reproduction of an ancient Greek crossbow. The gastrofets were used with ropes and hooks for sieges.
Ooh. All right, well, let me make it. Sir Gregory was complaining about the power that Sir Rodney appeared to hold over the baths. Who's Gregory? I forgot. Pull out, pull out. Oh, Sir Gregory. Gregory Pitkin, got it. Pitkin feels rather uncomfortable postponing the public opening of the royal baths because of Sir Rodney. He was angry because of this. Pitkin expects to receive much of value from Sir Rodney's research. The work will increase the bath's renown and popularity. I feel like it's this one. We go back to the clues. He's all about money anyway, shit. I think that's it for now. I wonder how high the views jumped on that pull-out song since you started using it. I hope no one goes and leaves a comment and they're like, oh yeah, BlackGaymerGod uses this song all the time on his videos. So then the damn record label can come and flag all my shit.
The gastrofets were used with ropes and hooks for sieges.
I doubt they would though, but can never be too sure of these things. Don't jinx yourself. Look.
It is a broken statue of a bull.
Minerva, the goddess of wisdom.
It is a statue of Minerva.
And who is this? Oh, Neptune. That was Poseidon, right?
Neptune, the god of the sea. Construction hooks. Construction hooks.
The hell do they want me to do here?
I I don't need the ropes for now.
Okay, I definitely need these items for something or another. I just need to figure out what it is. You use less than 30 seconds at a time. Isn't that okay? Yeah, I think I'm fine.
The door has been left open. Someone did not care or was in haste.
Now, Gorilla Glue Girl, that's a whole nother situation.
This is a reproduction of an ancient...
Alright, I need to find the reason. I need to search excavation site. Alright, so there's something we're missing. Let's backtrack.
This railway is used to remove rubble from the site.
And by the way, everybody, we got a scary game coming up next. After this, we just need to solve this case. So let's work together and figure this out. Maybe I missed something in here. I doubt it. I was quite thorough. What's she gonna do, sue all the TikTok and Instagram? Well, she did hit a bunch of people with copyright strikes for using that clip. And really, I feel like she's salty. I feel like she's salty that people are making fun of her. So in retaliation, I feel like she's trying to, you know, hit people with the law and with the books to get back at them. Oh, what the hell am I missing?
This is the map of the site. We are at the heart of an old Roman city.
Still nothing. My neighbors got married, so I'm over here partying in my room. Did we go down here? No, we didn't.
This wall was covered with mud recently. What could be hidden here?
Item required. Why would it be covered in mud? And what would I use to get rid of the mud?
This is a reproduction of an ancient group.
Oh my God, this is annoying me. I hate when we get stuck. I was on a roll, we was doing good, and now we're just stuck. I was like, maybe I'll be able to finish this before 2.5 hours. Nope. Nope. Watson, help me! You pompous idiot! What's all the areas of interest?
Construction hooks.
That ain't gonna help. Hey, Ashley. I know y'all ain't think I was gonna leave y'all hanging for Friday night, Sunday. Even though I have in the past. Oh, I don't know where to go. What the hell is gonna wipe away fucking crusted mud? Can we interact with this?
I don't need the ropes for now.
Okay. All right. It don't even highlight. It don't even highlight what the heck. They should have let Watson give you a hint or something.
What should we do next, Holmes?
He just stands there and does nothing. He does nothing. Absolutely nothing. All right, I'm about to cheat because we ain't got time for this.
The door has been left open. Someone did not care or was in haste.
Can you scrape the mud off with the construction hooks? Nope. All I can think of is water. Yeah, that's a good idea. Let's see. I was thinking more of like a cloth or a rag or something. I'm about to cheat and figure this out. You're kidding me. I swear I selected this. Or it wasn't even an option.
Excavating tools, a bucket, shovel, and brush.
I can't. I can't. Look at all these little nasties playing in the water.
I can see now. Frigidarium. It is located at the Roman Baths in London. Someone took the time to hide the fresco, but what for? I need to visit this place.
So what happened is there were four men in a steam room at a bathhouse. One of the men got killed. He was murdered while it was all steamy and shit. None of them could see. He had his eye gouged out and poked with some type of curved knife. We're trying to figure out what the weapon is, who did it, and why. All the men are tied to this bathhouse being like the site of like archaeology. I cannot say this word. Ancient Roman history. So it's also the site of I guess this is where they used to have like the ancient Roman bathhouses and things like that. So they were also in the midst of researching and excavating the site to you know, help increase the bathhouse's popularity and value and things like that. So we have archaeologists who are related to this case, which the guy who died is one of the key archaeologists that was brought in to research. It's kind of a lot more to it, like little bits and pieces, but that's the gist of it. So yeah, we're piecing everything together. One of these dudes is a crazy dude. One of the
Mr.
suspects.
Holmes, we've cleared the corridor to the Frigidarium. You can visit it now.
Thank you, Mr. Phillips.
One of the suspects is a loony, like crazy, superstitious person. Right now, he is at the top of the list of who I think killed Sir. What was his name? Sir Rodney Bentcliffe. That is the victim. Ooh.
Perhaps I could find some clues by activating the flagstones.
Great, more puzzles.
A symbol.
Caduceus. Did you just call me Rod? Please don't call me that. Please don't call me that. My family be calling me that. I do not like that name. So maybe we need to push this one and what was it? Vulcan? Perhaps? Maybe just the one with the symbols? Is there a clue somewhere? Ew! But it fits with the case. How is that?
A hidden symbol.
I don't get it. Fuck it. Fuck it. Is there something else for me to interact with? Let me see. Helmet plate. So maybe I need to push all the plates. I don't know. I'm trying not to cheat, but like at this point I just want to finish the case. Hold up. They all facing each other. The statues. This one don't have one though.
A hidden symbol.
So maybe that one, and that one?
A hidden sign. Now I have all the clues to help me find where these symbols are leading.
What?
All I need is imagination. The signs are pointing to this bust.
To the bust. All this just to figure out who killed this man? Where did that even open up? Child, I can't. They doing too much. They doing way too much for this case.
What is this place?
I am unsure, Watson, but everything points to the fact that it was the last place visited by Sir Rodney Bentcliffe. We are approaching the end of this mystery. I cannot see anything. I need some light.
Some light, you say?
I cannot see anything. I need some light.
Wait a minute.
A broken glass plate. What is it doing here? I should examine it at Baker Street. How very peculiar. An ice maker.
Why would Sir Rodney have brought such a device here?
Why? What, Rodney? Why? Hold up. Salt.
A sack of crude salt. Mithras, the god, clothed in Anatolian costume and wearing a Phrygian cap, killing the bull. This fresco resembles either a ladder or a hierarchy.
Okay.
This fresco resembles either a ladder mummified bodies. We're in some type of catacomb.
Whoa, what the hell?
The fire casts a shadow upon the floor.
Those plates!
That is the symbol of Neptune, the god of the sea. It resembles a bull. It is very similar to the face of Mithras. The pillar collapsed a long time ago. This shadow seems to represent a bridge. The shadows show us the way to go. We will find Mithras after Neptune, the bull, and the bridge.
What are you talking about?
We cannot go any further. A shovel, not from the Roman era. Mummified bodies.
What do we do now? The bridge. The Mithraeum lies hidden at the St. Albans excavation site. The bridge. Oh! Let's go! The bridge. I knew we had to cross the water. Now we can use the crossbow and the hook and the rope and shit. Oh, I gotta pee. Run, Holmes, run!
We should use these metal rings to help us reach the bridge pillar. We should use... There might be something behind these leaves. I have to find a way.
I'm going back to work tomorrow and I'm sad a little. Oh no, don't be sad. Oh, I gotta put this shit together. All right, all right.
I should use
The mechanism goes here. The bow goes here.
I should use the appropriate...
The shutter goes here. I said it go.
I should use the approach. I should use...
Oh, that's right. School starts. I forgot. That's what happens when you uneducated. I forgot it was Monday and the kids go back to school. Oh, that means my mom and my sister gonna be going to work now. I'm gonna have the house all to myself. Time to start inviting the men's to the crib while they gone. I mean, play more video game streams.
Those rings on the bridge are perfect targets.
Oh, Lord. His aim sucks.
This one is ready. This one is ready. The bridge is ready. Now I must cross it.
Oh, Lord.
Watson, come here. I have found something.
We came all this way for a well.
Are we inside the hidden temple of Mithras, Holmes?
I am not sure. We had better be careful.
Oh, so much for the well. The Mithraeum. Mithraeum? Mithraeum.
I saw this symbol in the tunnels underneath the Frigidarium.
Which way should we go, Holmes?
There ought to be some clues here. Let's take a look around. I saw this symbol in the tunnels underneath the Frigidarium.
I know what he's talking about, but why do I need to know this? All right. The initiation grades of Cult of Mithras. Is this where I came from? Oh, not another puzzle! Not another one! I'm gonna go this way. All right, so I think we're on the third tier. I see a spear, a helmet, and some snake-looking thing. A helmet, and okay, let's go to the helmet then. All right, now for the fourth tier. I see a shovel thing that looks like a lyre or some type of instrument, or maybe a bug, and some weird spider looking thing. See. Ah, the spider looking thing. Now, I see a knife thing and a moon symbol. The moon symbol. Let us proceed, Watson. We have almost reached the end of our journey. Now we have a torchy thing, a spike headdress, and a rod thingy. The headdress for the win. Oh. Ooh, Watson, quit scaring me, bitch. Oh, my heart just went cold. Oh, I don't want to play the scary game no more. I don't want to play this scary game no more. All right, we got the plate and stick, the bird thing, and the curved knife. I guess that's the bird thing. Oh my God.
Look, it's the golden knife. But how to get it? This lamp is not old. The oil is still fresh. Perhaps Sir Rodney passed by here.
No, I do not think so. Remember, he went no further than the catacombs underneath the frigidarium. The murderer left this lamp. Watson, I need your help.
Where did that open? I don't need that one open. Well, maybe I do. I'm trapped. Got it. What the? Oh, that's right. It's the dagger of Helios.
The golden knife of Mithras. A long-lost relic has resurfaced. Watson, it is time to conclude this case. Excellent. Now, we should find another way of getting out of here.
God, they move so slow.
This mechanism seems inactive. Most likely the door it controls has already been opened.
Please, let's get out of here. All right, there's something else we have to do first. Before I do that, I'm running to the bathroom real quick. All right, here we go. Where are we going? Good, I wanted to come here.
There are 12 pieces here. Let's try to gather them.
Are they kidding me right now? Oh my God, this is gonna take forever! Why would they?
I will count this piece as a starting point.
Okay, I can deal with that. I did not want to do that. Okay, so I think this needs to go down here. And this one has a triangle protruding piece, so... that would make this go here. All right, now we're getting somewhere. Okay, oh. Got it. Shut up, dog. I'm trying to think. All right, so this piece is not right. What's wrong about it? Oh, my head hurts. I don't want to think about this so much. All right, it's coming together. It's coming together.
It is a mold, and it is ready for casting. The mold is prepared for casting. We just need to fill it with certain material. Sir Rodney has made a reconstruction of the mythical golden knife. He seemed unafraid of maledictions, and yet... Half a glass of water should be enough to create a plaster solution. The mold is prepared for casting. We just need to fill it with certain material.
Ooh, pancakes.
Now let us see what we have here.
This knife is very similar to that described by the coroner as the weapon that killed Sir Rodney.
You should not leap to any hasty conclusions, Watson.
Oh, now I got a puzzle. Now I got a puzzle. Puzzles are easy, right? Just line up the edges. It's the corner.
Done. Watson, could you please use this negative and your photographic equipment to process the photograph?
What is this, a puzzle place? Yeah.
Thank you, Watson.
That's
Now
essentially
I
what
must
all the
use
damn
reagents to
Sherlock
develop
Holmes
the
games
photograph.
are. Is that, what's his name? That must be, Herbert Hoover.
Ice cream in the desert? We are indebted to the Romans who developed the technique. Another archaeologist, most probably. Sir Rodney. Salt. Ice. Ice cream. The pyramids of Giza in Egypt.
So that's it. Salt and crushed ice may help to create ice cream.
Mold form, strange wound. An item of silver has been recently melted in the brazier. Okay. The mold was used to create the murder weapon. Check if we can create a silver knife with the materials found. Let me see what other connections we can do. Salt and ice buckets were stored in the refrigerator. Wait a minute. Salt and ice? As in ice cream? As in... Someone was experimenting with the Roman method of ice production. Maybe they made a knife out of ice. Check if an ice knife can be created with the materials found. Sir Rodney's secret was an important discovery, a metaphorical bomb. He could use it as a powerful means of annihilating anyone who stood in his way, that he alone might take the fame and glory. Blankhorn is a deserving specialist who is aware that he is about to be cast aside over a major discovery. He will lose his chance of a lifetime. It could be him, but we still need more clues to the puzzle. All right, we're almost there. That could explain why the blood was watery. That would make so much sense.
Ice, salt, and then the mixing. It should be elementary. We need to reach minus 20 degrees Celsius to fully freeze the water inside the mold. Before beginning, I must remember that I have enough ice and salt for no more than 4 attempts. I think that ice should be added first. A block of ice. I have only to use my ice pick.
Holmes, look. The temperature is reducing.
A block of ice.
Wait, it's going up.
Ice, salt, and then the mixing. It should be elementary. We need to reach minus 20 degrees Celsius to fully freeze the water inside the mold. Before beginning, I must remember that I have enough ice and salt for no more than 4 attempts. A block of ice.
Can you put this
Ice.
down? I need. Thank you.
Ice.
Holmes, look. The temperature is
Ice, salt. A block of ice. Ice, ice. A block of ice.
What am I trying to do? Get the temperature down.
Ice, salt, and then the mix. Ice. It's empty. We cannot be making it correctly. Let us try again and be precise with the timing.
A key. Add the water.
Ice, before beginning, I must remember that I have enough. A block of
Crush, crush, crush. Pour it in.
the temperature.
Excellent. Now we must check to ensure that it is adequately frozen. An ice weapon for a cold-blooded murder. An ice knife. A surprising and yet a very brilliant idea.
It's the perfect weapon. It enables one to kill a man and then it melts. The only trace it leaves is a small puddle on the ground.
Let's try the silver.
Let us try to create an object from silver by using the mold. It will take a minute to melt the silver with my gas burner. Done. Now I can proceed further.
Pour it up, pour it up.
The mold is hot. I should wait for it to cool down.
Turn the gas burner off.
Done. Now I can proceed further.
Ooh.
A homemade silver knife. Excellent. We have created a knife with the silver that we found. It could have been used to kill Sir Rodney.
It was extremely clever to create a weapon that could dissolve at the scene of the crime.
The silver weapon was used, then destroyed in the brazier after the crime. The ice weapon was initially created and then preserved inside the champagne bucket. That's what I think happened. Something we're missing. It's something we're missing though. Let's see if we can take a trip Book about.
My arc. My arc. My
Dialogue. Oh, maybe I can question him about it. Let me see. All right, after we saw this, I'm gonna run and get some food, come back, and then we're gonna start our Friday Night Sunday game. And hopefully it's good, because that's really the only scary game I got. I believe it's called Made of Skur, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know if anyone's seen
Please
it.
escort. Perhaps you could explain the cult of Mithras to me.
No, there is nothing to say. We are not the worthy ones.
But Sir Rodney believed that he was.
He was wrong. I have visions. The golden knife, the mummy. Oh, it's all my fault.
Calm down, Mr. Garrow.
Mr. Garrow is tortured by his obsession with the Mithra curse. He has been driven insane, a condition worsened by the medication he's taking. Garrow is melancholic. He is a victim of over-medication, hence the hallucinations and unpredictable behavior. His state has worsened by the shock of Sir Rodney's death. Garrow's suffering was too great. After Sir Rodney's grand discovery, Garrow lived in fear of the Mithra's curse, and so developed heightened feelings of paranoia. Are we done with The Walking Dead? No, we just got a lot of games we got to keep in rotation. I just like to switch it up. The murderer hid the weapon inside the ice bucket with champagne. After he attacked, the knife was left to melt, so causing the excess of water in the blood pool. I don't think it's the ice though. It doesn't make sense because we know that we found the silver in the brazier. Like, if it was the ice, like, where did the silver come from? So it couldn't be the ice. So I'm going to say the excess water was caused by the steam, which everyone said the steam was active when the killing happened. So that makes sense. And I'm gonna say it was Garrow with the knife, the silver knife. But before I do, check that dialogue again. Now, what did he say? He was wrong. I have visions, the golden knife, the mummy. Oh, it's my fault. There's nothing to say. We are not the worthy ones. but Sir Rodney believed that he was. Yeah, I'm gonna say it's him. I'm gonna say it's him. I'm so lost on these cases, so I'm gonna take your word for it. Let's see. Garrow killed Sir Rodney in a fit of obsession due to his intense nervous state. The only way to ease his suffering was to perform the ritual killing. He used a silver reproduction of the golden knife of Mithras. Send him to the asylum. He is a psychopath. We are unable to determine if his actions were deliberately manipulative or due to genuine illness. He needs to be put away for life. Send him to a sanctorium for appropriate treatment. He cannot be held responsible for his crime. He was under the strong psychotropic effect of St. John's wort. He may yet be cured. No, nigga, he out here gouging people's eyes out? The hell you mean? What you mean?
Mr. Garrow, the game is up. I see straight through you.
You see straight... what?
You have a decided talent in mind manipulation. We all believed your comedy. The medication almost tricked me, I'll admit, but all of it was fake. The hallucinations, the hysteria.
No, I don't think that.
Mr. Garrow, you are a dangerous psychopath and a clever murderer. The method by which you disposed of the crime weapon...
Oh my God, I killed him.
It is no use to deny it. I despise cowardice in any form.
Oh shit, did I pick the wrong one?
What will you do with me?
You will be sent to a medical institute, where you will receive the best treatment to facilitate your full rehabilitation.
What the good Dr. Watson is trying to say is, life seclusion in a lunatic asylum awaits you.
I would rather be dead.
That is your choice.
Garrow killed Bencliffe because of his mental state. He is either a psychopath or he is suffering from schizophrenia. The only way to ease his suffering was to perform a ritual killing. He melted silver coins to create a silver reproduction of the golden knife of Mithras, and then threw it in the brazier. We are unable to determine if his actions were deliberately manipulative or due to genuine illness. He needs to be put away for life. It wasn't the silver knife? I thought, I just knew it. How could I? What?
Bruh.
No, I got the right person,
Mr.
just not the right
the game is
method.
up. I see straight through you.
You see straight... what?
You have a decided talent in mind manipulation. We all believed your comedy. The medication almost tricked me, I'll admit, but all of it was fake. The hallucinations, the hysteria. Mr. Garrow, you are a dangerous psychopath and a clever murderer. The method by which you disposed of the crime weapon...
Oh my God, I killed him.
It is no use to deny it. I despise cowardice in any form.
What will you do with me?
You will be sent to a medical institute, where you will receive the best treatment to facilitate your full rehabilitation.
What the good Dr. Watson is trying to say is, life seclusion in a lunatic asylum awaits you.
I would rather be dead.
That is your choice.
Wait, it wasn't him? It wasn't him? What? Who the hell was it? Oh no, I sent the wrong man to jail. Oh my God. No.
The lies. There you go. This bitch. I'm telling you. Trifling.
Well, if it wasn't him. Was it Blinkhorn or was it Pickin? Pickin feels uncomfortable postponing the public opening of the royal baths. He was angry because of Sir Rodney. He was angry because of this. I need to check the dialogue. I need to check the dialogue. I cannot believe this. I cannot believe this. How did I get the wrong person? Passionate about archaeology. I want to restore the ruins. My ambition is to open the baths to the public. When the archaeological researches are over, I'll be free to complete the restoration. We were not particularly close. He had an unpleasant temperament. People possessed by genius may be forgiven for their nature, but not by me. Was he obstructive? Not at all. Everything he did led us to greater success. The test was performed this morning. The steam was working well, but then, of course, that awful murder. Steam was too thick, didn't see, but ask Garrow. He saw the body first. Trying to throw us off on the case. Look, I'm not a suspicious fellow, but I think he had professional interests elsewhere that he did not wish us to know about. Why would you think that? I have no idea, but after all, it was not my business. Some melted silver was found in the steam room. Do you know where it came from? Nope. Did you bring a bottle of champagne to the baths? Nope. Rodney did. How was the work progressing before? Slowly. Could you please explain this letter? You expressed you wish to call off the research at the baths. It was all Blinkhorn. He was merely digging away and taking very little care about it, ruining everything and finding nothing of value. But the arrival of Sir Rodney changed your mind. Rodney's work was promising, good for the blast publicity, so I changed my mind. Well, it doesn't seem like he had a motive to kill Rodney, though. Because it's obvious he wanted to earn more money off of it, but then it leaves me to wonder, because based on his character profile, we know that he has quite a bit of money. I'm going to guess it was Blinkhorn. for vengeance. But what was the silver? What was the silver in the... Okay, so if it wasn't the ice, because he just confirmed that Rodney brought the ice, so it don't even make sense for Rodney to bring the ice to kill himself. So it had to be the silver weapon. It had to be. It was Blinkhorn in the steam room with the silver knife. I can guarantee it.
I'm feeling rather uncomfortable. Why have I been put into these cuffs?
I fear that you had better get used to them, Mr. Blinkhorn. They are your reward for the murder of Sir Rodney Bentcliffe.
What? No, that's a lie.
It is regrettable, for you are a talented archaeologist. I will request that you are placed in a prison where you are unable to dig an escape tunnel. That is, of course, if they decide that you shall live.
Oh?
The consulting detective who salutes your intelligence in performing the perfect crime, yes, but also the gentleman who detests your motivation.
You know nothing.
You wish to be the one who would reveal this to the world.
Is that the golden knife? How?
I also like to dig, you see. I only followed your trail. Such a pity that there is always someone willing to steal your credit, wouldn't you say? And there was the chance of a lifetime. You had to take it. It was not to be shared. But now I am here, and there is no one who will stop the tread of justice, Mr. Blinkhorn. Goodbye.
He did it. He did it. What? 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 How? How? How do you get it wrong 3 times? Oh my God, no. I don't understand. It had to be him. Okay, maybe he did it with the ice knife. Maybe I was wrong. It was the ice knife. Watch this. Watch this. Fourth time's the charm.
I'm feeling rather uncomfortable. Why have I been...
All right, I'm gonna skip through all this.
That is, of course, if they decide that you shall live.
You know nothing.
You wish to be the one who would reveal this to the world. I also like to dig, you see. I only followed your trail. Such a pity that there is always someone willing to steal your credit, wouldn't you say?
So it's a guessing game, right? I'm playing with people's lives.
But now...
This is it. This is it. I know this is it. I know this is it. I just didn't expect it was silver because, you know, he broke. Like, he ain't really got the money like that. 'Blinkhorn knew of Bentcliffe's intention to take all the credit for the discovery of the golden knife. He devised a cunning plan that would not only eliminate his rival, but would award him the fame of discovery. He used a handmade ice maker to create an ice-made reproduction of the golden knife of Mithras, carried it to the steam room in an ice bucket with champagne, and then, after the murder, dropped the knife onto the floor, allowing it to dissolve into water. The rope is a fitting punishment. Oh. 77% of people solved the case the same way. 70% of people made the same moral choice. How do you absolve somebody from killing someone? That's not, no. All right, it took 3 hours, but we finally got here. It took 3 hours. The Abbey Grange. affair. I'm gonna go ahead and close that before we start on the 4th case. All right, let me go get some food, everybody, and then I'll be back with Maid of Sker. Is that what it's called? Don't be scared. Don't be scared. Let me see. What that shit called? I'm going to show y'all what it looked like. There you go. There you go. All right. Ooh. Shit gonna be chasing after us? I thought this was a walking simulator. I ain't asked for this. This isn't what I wanted. It's not what I wanted. No, God. Oh, shit. All right. I'm going to see y'all soon. Check back in. Check back in at 10:30. It's 9:38 now, so check back in at 10:30, and we'll go ahead and get started with this game. I'm not looking forward to this shit. All right, please make sure the Discord notification goes through. I will. All right, I will see you all soon. Until the next one, be blessed.